Hello and welcome back. As we see in the last video, how we visualize different properties or different horizon surfaces over the map window. Also, one of the most important windows in Spectral, which is the well intersection well section window. You will find at the bottom here, the last one. And okay, for example, I will choose any template for now. And let's see what is the importance of well section window. Well section window is acting as the core when you are dealing with the completion, when you are dealing with the well logging. You have a lot of operation you can do. You can make mimicking for or sensitizing actual log data. You can cut and trim. You can make a completion. A lot of things toward your simulation model is done through the well intersection window, tracking the fishes of different zones. You can make it changing the well tops over different depths a lot. So how I can visualize the well over the well section window, it's very easy. I can expand here from the input pane. I can expand the wells and choose the specific well that I want to visualize. For example, I will choose P6, P1, P2, and P3. As you can see here, there is nothing from the logs already shown. And this happened because I didn't add when I clicked on the well section window, I didn't choose any template to be visualized. So let's just at the start we have to adjust this relative spacing. So I can come here to relative and choose constant, and I can make it like 50. Okay, as you can see here, this is the distance between these two wells. Okay, so if I can make it like bigger and just double click on this well to know its name. Okay, let's make it like 70. Okay, this is B6, as you can see from its color. So the distance between B6 and the other one P1 is like 1100,000 meter. It's like 11 kilometer, 11.5 kilometer. And it's so you can, from the well section window, from the first site, you can see the distance between different wells that you are visualizing. Okay, so I want to visualize specific logs, so I can come here from the well section window, scroll. Okay, you have a predefined template and I want to visualize lithology. And this is depending if you have the lithology log that are already defined into the general template. So I don't have any lithology log. Let's like, for example, I want to show the triple combo. I don't have logs already predefined. So let's delve into the well section already template properties. So I can come here to this icon, template setting. Okay, as you can see here, according to the triple combo, the template should visualize the gamma ray, the caliber, the SP in the first track, and second track you will have the resistivity, and also in third track this is normal triple combo, density and neutral and bulk density. But unfortunately most of the wells doesn't have these logs. If I expand any well, I just have like porosity here and permeability, so you can't see anything here. So how I can visualize porosity and permeability, I will come here to the global well logs and just click on the porosity. As you can see here, this is the porosity, and this porosity is coming from the distributed fishes model from the model itself. So this porosity is what we find here, the permeability is what we find here, and etc. So I want to visualize the permeability. As you can see here, if I can come back to here, I will find that the template already added both of the logs already that I choose. So I can play with the template itself. I can set limits. So for example, minimum like 0, maximum value like 0.5. What is the style that I like? I want to specific color, and once sorry selected color, then I will choose like blue, and line width I can choose to 2, and I want like dashed, and then click apply. Okay, as you can see here, the porosity it changed over the track. Also I can do the same for the permeability. Okay, also I can play with the porosity track itself, specification and properties. So from here I can adjust the width, I can set to specific number. Also I can draw the horizontal major line, and also I can draw the horizontal minor line. So if I click it and just click apply, you will see that the minor line already added to all the tracks. Also I can change the color from this rigid black to just light gray, as you can see here, so you can have a better visualization for the log over the track itself. Also a lot of options you can play with it. Most likely you have a predefined well section template and you don't need to do all of this hassle, but if you don't have this ability, you have to build it from the ground. Okay, also let us step forward, and we will come later to it, what is called well engineering. I'm sorry, because the here well engineering tab, so this is due to the recording video software. If I open here the manual design, we will come to this tab and this option in detail, but I want to show you how we can manage the well completion through the well section window. So if I can come to here to the manual design, once I click on it, I can see now the completion. You can add the tubing, the casing, the perforation, the frac, whatever you have here from the tool palette. You have different completion tool, so you can also visualize the completion tool over here. You can set plug back. As you can see here, there is a plug back TD. You have here the casing, you have here the perforation, and also visualization for the porosity from the grid. So if I click here and just click the plus sign, so I can zoom in and I can see here the porosity from the model itself. Also, one thing I want to highlight, that not just the properties from here, I can visualize the properties from also from the model and also from the result. But if I want to show some properties or the dynamic result, I just want to come to here to the cases tab and choose which case I want to visualize its property. For example, I will choose like case 2, and once I choose the case 2, you will have here activated all the properties, either the static or the dynamic. So for example, I want to visualize the pressure. Okay, as you can see here, this is a pressure already visualized, and as we see earlier, we can change the track minimum and maximum, so we can have a better visualization. But the pressure is a dynamic property, so if I want to visualize pressure accurately, I have to activate what is called the player. I'm sorry, I'm stepping forward, but everything will be after that explained in detail. So I will come here to the time player, and just once I scroll back or forward, as you can see, the pressure is changing, because at the beginning the pressure is initial pressure. With the production, the pressure is going to decline and deplete the reservoir. So a lot of options, you can play with it. You can manipulate everything through the well section window, specifically for the well and its completion. I'm sorry to make this video very long, like 9 minutes, but it's very important, and see you later inshallah.